Welcome to K-Win's Reading, Writing, Arithmetic. I'm Jamie Farney, principal at Dade County High School, and I've got with me today Mr. Brent Cooper, the assistant principal that we work with day in and day out. Fantastic fellow. We're glad to have you with us today,
Glad
Mr.
to be
Cooper.
Here.
The first thing we want to talk about today, obviously with all the stuff that's been in the news lately, is what the high school and what the system in general is doing about school safety and security. We want to let people know that last week we had a follow-up meeting with local law enforcement, the EMA, and things like that, and talked about ways that we could refine our safety plans. Also, different options that we have to increase the security in the schools. And our parent meeting that we had just the other night, that was an excellent event with 75 people bringing questions, thoughts, ideas, and really, that's what it's going to take, is the community getting together. You agree?
Yeah, I was just thinking, we talked with our teachers yesterday, and this thought came to mind a couple of times, that sometimes bad things happen before good things do, and there's been a lot of good communication that's been happening between the community, and, our police officers are coming and being more present in the building, and, just some things that are happening right now that we're taking a closer look at safety. And I was pleased to hear or see many parents come out the other night at our meeting, with definite concerns and questions that have provoked a lot of thought that I think we all need to have.
Yeah, I won't be specific about some certain things that we're doing to increase the security in the building, but just after that meeting, I got onto Amazon and ordered some magnets for a specific purpose and things like that, just to make the school that much more secure. And it was an idea that came from a teacher that was at Davis Elementary School, and it was from a county that she'd worked in the past, and it was a $16 solution to a problem that we face every day, which is, how to handle door locking when we've got substitutes in the building. Do you issue keys? What happens if you don't get the key back? So it's always a trade-off. So it was a great solution that she came up with, and we're going to give that a shot. But it's that community involvement and getting together. I've never been at a place, I've worked in several different counties, I know you have too, where you've got the support of the EMA, the police chief, the police commissioner, Sheriff Krause. I mean, it's really just a combined effort, and it's good to see that. Talk to us about our speakers yesterday. We had two great speakers that came out. Kind of walk us through their message and why we had them come out.
Yeah, to me, it just, the message was really simple. Just talking about making good choices, the steps to making those choices, which I can't remember off the top of my head what those 3 P's that he talked about were, but even a little kid this morning that I talked to, a freshman in my office, he talked about, consequences to our actions. Absolutely. And so I was like, that's good, that you heard that message yesterday from those guys. So, that's really what I heard from the 2 speakers was, it's all about choices that we make every single day. I don't know how many choices that we make throughout a school day, but, there are consequences to those things.
That's right.
Our kids hopefully heard that yesterday.
The visual that Mr. Gann gave, I thought, was really interesting. He talked to the kids about how the choices that we make can open the window wider, to their future, or can slam it shut in some cases, depending on how serious those choices are. And he also talked to our freshmen about, their windows are wide open. There's tons of possibilities, but as they get further and further along their high school career, the choices that they make will determine how many options that they have later on. So it was kind of a different way of putting things, but I think it really resonated with the kids. I had a student that was out in front of the building, and I say hey to everybody, and rarely does this young lady say hey back. And so I was like, hey, how's everything going? And she was like, good, how are you doing? And I was like, well, kind of shocked. And so we talked for a minute, and she said, you know what? Those speakers were really good today. So if nobody else, I know that she got the message yesterday, and that's what you hope for. You may not reach every one of the 600 kids, but those 2 fellows definitely brought a powerful message, and I think it resonated with a lot of our students. A couple other things I want to talk to folks about before we move on to our commercial break and bring into some of our beautiful children, as Dr. Harris would say. We are currently working on an app. It's actually something that's already been pre-made. It's called Say Something, and it is a project that the Sandy Hook that has come out of the Sandy Hook tragedy, where some of those donations and things like that have, they've created websites and resources to help schools, make a safer environment. And this would be an anonymous app that would allow students to report things like drug activity, students with suicidal thoughts. And while we know that there could be some false reporting, I think everybody realizes right now just how serious things are.
Yeah, we're a slogan going around right now that Dr. Harris talked about the other night at our meeting was see something, say something. And we have a lot of brave kids who have the courage, especially now, to come up and, let us know when something's going on or something weird was stated in a classroom so that we can kind of keep our eye on that student. But, this is just an anonymous way to do it because, some kids nowadays, the word snitch goes around a lot, and they get worried that their name is going to get involved. But this would be a great way of, anonymously giving us a tip that we can, further investigate something.
Well, just two powerful examples that we've had recently. I had a young lady come up to me, showed me her phone, and it had a Snapchat picture on it. And it was a kid that didn't even go to our school, but had cuts on her arm. And it said something like, "Is it serious enough now?" We were able to track down the student. We contacted the principal at that school, and they were able to get that child some much needed help. Who knows how that child's day could have ended if that girl hadn't been strong enough and confident enough to step up. So those are the kind of small victories that we're seeing, and no threat is too small for us to investigate. Obviously, there's been lots of stuff in the news about what's been going on, but I think if you ask the student body, like if they feel safe coming to school, I don't know that we've ever been safer, to be honest with you. And I want to, thank Mr. Cooper here and Charity Barton, the two best assistant principals I've ever worked with, and they push me to be my best every day. So great administrative team, counselors, teachers, students, everybody working together. And again, if they see something and say something, then we've got actionable information, and you better believe that we're going to follow through. So definitely want to, again, thank the police and all the community members that came out, and we'll continue to refine our processes and do what we can to make Dade County High School the safest school around. So we'll be back after a short break. Thank you for tuning in today, and we'll see you in a minute.
Western Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
The Dade County school system continues to put the safety of students first. That's why the Love the Bus Elementary campaign rolls on. Love the Bus is designed to teach students the importance of safety, respect, and proper bus etiquette. As we continue to enhance efforts of safety for our students, we'd like to have you as part of our team. If you're considering a career as a bus driver, call the Dade County Schools Transportation Department at 706-657-7053 today. Part-time hours with full-time benefits as a bus driver for the Dade County school system.
Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family-friendly atmosphere at Stevies Pizza in Fort Payne. Enjoy the buffet and salad bar anytime, or have a specialty pizza made to order. At Stevie B's, take advantage of Two-Stamp Tuesday for adult and senior buffets, and Thirsty Thursdays when drinks are free after 4 p.m. Take out any medium pizza weekdays between 2 and 5 for just $4.49. And on the weekends, take out any 2 large pizzas, just $14.99. Book your parties now by calling Stevie B's at 256-979-1234. Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North, Fort Payne. Can you gig it? Oh, yes, you can. We know you've been waiting for a long time, and now Tennessee Valley Net is bringing it to you. Gigabit internet service now available in certain areas of Dade County. Not just fast, super fast internet service now available from Tennessee Valley Net. People are talking, I mean really smiling about gig speed internet available in limited areas from Tennessee Valley Net. Call today at 706-657-4367 or log on at tvn.net and see if gig speed is available where you are. We know you'll gig it from Tennessee Valley Net. delivering top-quality primary health care locally. We are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain and Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and of course your private insurance. If you're unemployed, low income, or have a high copay or deductible, you may also qualify for a reduced rate office visit as low as $16. Ask about our free medication program, and ladies, you may qualify for a free or reduced rate mammogram. Dental referrals for our patients with tooth removal and fillings for only $15. Putting your health concerns first, we're Northeast Alabama Health Services. Cervical cancer screenings now available at Northeast Alabama Health Services.
Welcome back to Reading, Writing, Arithmetic. I'm Jamie Farney, principal at Dade County High School, and you guys met Brent Cooper earlier, the assistant principal. Now we've got these 2 lovely young ladies who are going to come up and talk to us a little bit about extracurriculars and college plans. Both of these young ladies are seniors and really are 2 of our best and brightest. We've got Kaylee Burrell and we've got Cassie Ray Higdon. And I'll start off with you, Kaylee. Talk to us a little bit about soccer season and how it's going, and walk us through what kind of season you've had so far.
Well, the soccer season has just started, so we're fairly new into it, but we're 2-0 right now, so that's pretty good, but we still have some harder competition to face. A lot of our games so far have been postponed from rain, so we got to find time to make those up, but it's looking good so far on the season.
Kaylee's modest. Talk to us about your goal count so far.
Currently have 8 goals for the 2 games. Got 3 the first game and 5 the second, so it's a pretty good average.
Yeah, I'd say that works. I played soccer and I never scored a single goal, so yeah, you could not be so stingy. Talk to us about your college plans. Like I said, Kaylee's a senior. She'll be leaving us before too terribly long. Make sure you enjoy every minute. But talk to us about where you're going and what your plans are once you get there.
I'm going to attend Covenant College on Lookout Mountain. I signed there for soccer and softball back in December, so I'm going to play both of those sports there. I'm really excited about that. I'm looking to get an education degree in math and come back to Dade and teach. So
you're hired.
Sweet. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, my sister plays at Covenant too, so I'm going to play with her. That's exciting. And I'll play with Coach Gore, who's the former coach at Dade County at Covenant. So
we got a little pipeline open up there. We just also got good news that one of our male athletes will be going to Covenant, Gage Henry. So do you know if he's doing track also, or is it just basketball?
I know they're interested in him for track, so I think he might be doing both.
That's fantastic. Gage is a wonderful athlete and a good young man. And we've got another fantastic young lady here, Cassie Ray Higdon. Talk to us about what's been going on in your world. I heard you came away with a first place finish at a regional meet here recently.
I did. Well, I guess about a week and a half ago, our English teacher got the job to kind of recruit 3 writers to send to what they call literary. And if you can remember back a year ago, I was on here with 2 other girls and we came on and sang. We were part of the women's trio that went. And this year, I was lucky enough to be chosen as a writer, and I got to choose my topic. It was personal essay. And we go there and we just kind of sit in the room and talk to the other competitors. They were from our region, Pepperell, Coosa, Chattooga. So there were 7 other competitors in my topic, and they gave us 3 prompts to choose from. They opened up the envelope in front of us, and I've been filling out college applications, and for most of them you have to answer the "why do you want to come here" question, and that actually was the prompt. It was explain why you wish to attend a certain college. So I was like, I got that one. I've been
Had a little practice.
Yes, most definitely. So I chose to write about Dartmouth, and I ended up placing first, and I get to go to Warner Robins next week to compete in the state event.
That is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's become kind of a ritual. When Cassie Ray comes in the morning, I ask her what the latest news is. She has interviewed with Dartmouth. Who else? There's tons of...
Stanford, University of Pennsylvania, and Columbia.
Fantastic. And what's your fallback school? I love this.
Alabama or Tennessee.
All right. Well, that's pretty nice. I was clawing and scratching to get into UGA, so yeah, I'm jealous. Talk to us about all the extracurriculars that you participated in, Cassie. I mean, she's just as versatile as Kaylee.
Well, I also play softball, and I was supposed to play basketball, but I broke my hand in softball and kept playing with it. And then I had to have surgery, so I wasn't able to play basketball. But I'm working my way back into athletics with track and field, and I am a shot put and discus thrower.
Very successful with that last year, right?
Especially the year before that. I placed 5th in region last year, but my sophomore year I got to go to state.
Right.
So.
That's fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, we've got all the spring sports up right now. Baseball, soccer. Y'all help me out if I miss any. Golf, tennis, track and field.
Yep.
Is that pretty much all?
Is fishing in the spring?
Oh, yeah, fishing is started as well. That's right. Hudson Parker recently finished, I think, in the top 5. There was something like 100 people participating. So he did a fantastic job. The fishing program continues to grow, and it's neat to have another outlet like that.
Baseball had their first region game last night, won 7-6, I believe. So they're 1-0 in the region right now.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
I know Coach Simmons was glad to get that win under his belt, and that was against Coosa, correct?
It was.
Yeah. So, yeah, those tight ones, nail biters. But when you can come away with the victory, sometimes you can get some serious momentum from those and really, start a charge. So, I'm glad to hear that. All right. Let's see. Anything else that you guys want to share?
I'll say something real quick just while we have these two up here so I can brag on them just a little bit. I was fortunate enough to coach both of these, and as a coach, they make your job really easy because you don't have to worry about what they're doing in the classroom. We like to use the term student athlete, but you can't use that with every person. You know?
Right.
With these two, you can definitely say that because they work just as hard in the classroom as they do on the athletic field. So the type of girls that you want to put on the front of the Dade County High School brochure anytime, to sell your school.
Oh, absolutely. Character, class, academic prowess, and athletic prowess. They're the complete package. So we're proud to have them. And only for a couple of more months, and then I'll have to just come see you up in Covenant, and I'm not driving to New Hampshire to go to Dartmouth. Forget about that. But anyway, when we come back from the next break, we'll have another student with us sharing what they've got going on with the Technology Student Association, and looking forward to hearing from them. So we'll see you back in a minute.
Brown's Tire Pros knows that when you need tires for automotive service, you don't need a hassle. Brown's Tire Pros has been family owned and operated since 1994, and you'll always get friendly customer service and never be sold anything you don't need. We sell major brands of tires like Michelin and BF Goodrich. In fact, Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that'll keep you going for miles to come. Visit us at Brown's Tire Pros in Trenton today or online at brownstirepros.com. When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We are here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope.
At First Southern State Bank, putting you first is our priority. First with convenience, with branches in 6 great communities: Fort Payne, Rainsville, Scottsboro, Higdon, and our Stevenson office, now recently enlarged and remodeled. First with our friendly, experienced staff, always helpful and ready to serve. And first with our mobile on-the-go banking. Our mobile app is fantastic, user-friendly, secure, and free. So whether it's online or in person, you're our first priority at First Southern State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A small bank with big service. Citizens Bank and Trust, offering a wide range of services, including online banking. Pay your bills, manage your account anytime, 24 hours a day. Your account balance is only a phone call away as well at 657-1234. Or visit our convenient locations: Lookout Mountain, Georgia; Higdon, Alabama; on our main branch on Highway 11 in Trenton. Citizens Bank and Trust, 657-5678. A community bank that believes in the community. Citizens Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Krause Furniture in Trenton, Georgia, you get the savings, the selection, and the satisfaction of getting the furniture you deserve at the prices you want. Come in, relax, and take your time. Our staff can assist you with the entire process, from expert advice to professional delivery. That's because Krause Furniture is local and treats you with honesty. Just north of the Courthouse Square on Highway 11 in Trenton. Krause Furniture, the home furnishing store that offers you more.
Welcome back to Reading, Writing, Arithmetic. This is Dade County High School's week on the show. Glad to be with you. And this young man next to me is Mr. Woody Walden. We're glad to have him with us. Another one of our shining seniors that we wanted to spotlight this week. He's got a ton going on. I know you're preparing for the TSA competition that's coming up. Talk to us about when that is, what the different competitions are, and what you're going to be doing in those.
Okay, so competition is the 14th, 15th, and 16th, 17th of this month. Next week?
Yep.
Yeah, and the TSA Association is a nationwide association. It's anything and everything to do with technology. We're getting ready to go to our state conference, which is down in Athens, Georgia, on campus at the, I think it's called the Mercy Arena is what they call it.
Okay.
And what it is, we just air the different competitions, and each student gets to pick a competition they'd like to compete in, and you prepare for, we've been working on them for months. And the competitions I'm doing are a tech debate, which is me and a partner, my friend Alex Holdaway. We're going to go down there, and they're going to give us a few minutes to prepare in a room, and we're going to go up against another team and debate different topics on technology. And we'll learn the topic when we get there, and we'll get a little bit of time to research it and stuff like that. And then I've got the extemporaneous speech competition, which will go in a room, they'll give us a topic, and they'll give us 30 minutes to come up with a 5-minute speech, and then you present your speech to the judges and get scored on that. And then I've got the structural design and engineering competition, which we had a problem this year. We had to build a bridge. Some companies replacing a bridge in Virginia, and they asked the TSA students to come up with different designs for the bridge. So we built a balsa wood bridge, and they're going to put it over like a makeshift river, and they're going to put weights on it and see how much weight it can hold until it breaks. And do this based on that.
That's fantastic, man. Wow, so all 3 competitions you're going to be participating in.
Yeah.
I'm already impressed. He's a better public speaker than I am. I didn't hear a single in that. And the boy knows his stuff. So extemporaneous speaking, they give you a topic and you just have to go on it.
Yeah, you go there, you get a little bit of time to research it, and
wow.
Just 5-minute speech.
And then tech debate, you've got to make a well-reasoned argument, and you're competing against other people you don't even know who at the time. And that
no idea who they are. Probably never see them again.
Wow. And then the structural engineering. We've got a picture of this thing that they've been working on, and all I can say is wow. That is a balsa wood bridge, which is that real light wood, right?
It only weighs less than about a pound.
Wow. The whole thing weighs less than a pound? That's fantastic. And the whole idea is to see how much weight it can support before breaking, is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it just raw, whoever puts the most weight on their bridge?
Well, we had a specific, you have to draw drawings of it, and you get judged on that, but ultimately it's whoever can hold the most weight.
That's fantastic. Wow. So have you participated in this in the past?
Yeah, this is my 4th year doing it.
Okay. So a 4-year starter. Excellent.
We have any other 4-year seniors that are in TSA?
Alex Holdaway, I believe it's his 4th year, and then Gunnar Gray.
Okay.
Are there other projects besides your bridge project that people are going to be presenting? I heard something about a moon rover.
The Vex Robotics, their prompt this year was to put a moon rover that under its own power can go so far, and it's got a claw on it that's going to pick something up and deliver it, and it has to go over terrain and stuff like that.
Wow.
So they're going to go, and they're building it, and they're coding it all themselves.
That's fantastic. Who's working on that project?
Alex Holdaway, Bradley Nelson, Joe Smith, and Logan Gordy.
Wow, that is fantastic. Like I said, it makes my head hurt thinking about all that. I was the technology director of Dade County for a few years, and I can handle computers, but I don't know about moon landers or bridges. So we knew that you, in the past, you were on the fishing team and stuff like that, and now you said work is too much. I saw your car out front. You probably got to pay for it, huh?
Fortunately, my granddad built that car a while back, and he gave that to me for my 16th birthday. So
awesome. Man, does he need any more grandchildren? I'm available to be adopted. What is your car out there?
It's a 1970 Nova Rally Sport.
Beautiful is what it is. I don't know anything about cars, but that thing is a peach to look at. Talk to us about how you've placed in the past in these TSA competitions.
In the past, we've generally done pretty well. We've got a few top 10 finishes, and 2 years ago, Fletcher Keaton in the photography contest, he got first place.
Oh, wow.
So,
Fantastic.
Dade
County's we've done pretty well in the past.
Yeah, and we shouldn't talk about TSA without talking about Nick Wilson and Josh Hurst, both of whom are teachers there at the high school who run the audio-visual end with Josh Hurst, and then on the more mechatronic end, it's Nick Wilson. And you talk about folks that are committed to what they do and willing to put in the extra time and effort with these guys. One of the things that I admire the most is that once you guys get going, they can kind of just set it and forget it, right? I mean,
Well, I don't think Wilson's really talked to us much about our bridge since he gave us the prompt for it.
Yeah, this isn't something where the teacher is walking them through holding their hand. They're given the problem and they've got to work their way through it. Real life situations where the answer is not always in a book. You've got to.
It's
not
just always school time we do on it. We stay after school for hours most days just to get that extra time in to make sure it's good.
I was going to ask that question. I know we meet once a month as far as our club rotation, but y'all spend, what do you think, average per week after school?
I know, even while working at O'Reilly's, I still spend 6-7 hours after school a week.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
When you, so you're a senior. When you graduate, what are your plans?
I plan to go to ABAC, Abraham Baldwin, down in Tifton. For agriculture engineering.
Fantastic. Ultimately, where do you see yourself working or doing?
I'd like to work for a company like Krone or John Deere, like in the engineering department, kind of designing tractors and stuff. It'd be fun.
Yeah, and I can see where the engineering background with the TSA projects that you're working on, not to mention the public speaking skills and debating skills. I mean, who wouldn't want to hire a kid like this, especially after he goes to Abraham Baldwin, which has an excellent reputation as an agricultural school. So that's really great to hear. Well, we are just so proud of our seniors. I mean, we've got just a wonderful class. I was remarking to Coach Cooper the other day about how after that the speakers that we had come in and things like that, how well behaved our kids are. They're just we've got some really great ones, and unfortunately hear about the ones who make some bad decisions on the news. But I'm here to tell you that we're blessed as administrators to have kids like Woody, kind of carrying the torch for us. They make us look good.
Yeah, I taught this young man in 8th grade 5 years ago.
Really?
So it's awesome to see.
I still remember that like it was yesterday. One of my favorite classes.
Makes me feel good, man. Makes me
That's
feel good to see you successful, and at Dade County High School and what you're doing in the TSA. That's great.
I still got my gold award I got from you that year at graduation hanging in my room.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That's great. That's a cool story. Well, listen, we've got an upcoming event that we'd like to tell everybody about on March 29th at DCHS in the gym. We're going to have an illusionist who was featured on America's Got Talent. They are coming in. Students are going to be $7. Pre-sold adult tickets are $10, and if you buy tickets at the door, it'll be $15. That's a fundraiser for our cheerleading program put on by the Booster Club. So again, that's March 29th. Hope everybody can come out from the community. And also, Debbie Brackett, who's over federal programs, has asked that we remind everybody that on the main website for the school district, www.dadecs.org, that there's a Title I survey that we'd love to get your responses on, so that we can, start making plans for next year. So again, if you'll check out the website there, and if you will come and join us on the 29th for an outstanding illusionist show. We're going to keep up the good work, I assure you of that. We've got great kids and great administrators and teachers, and we're just so proud to be a part of this community. And thank all of you for tuning in this week. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. See you soon.